it's your girl Imani here, and I'm back for another freaking video. If you are new here, welcome. This is where we talk all things moving out of state, upgrading your life, and much more. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for all of your support. I love you guys so much. If you can see from this header below, y'all, we are talking all things inflation 2022 and how it can affect your move out of state. So that was a lot right there. If you don't know what inflation is, it is basically when there is an increase of goods and services in the world, in the economy, sorry. If you guys haven't noticed, gas prices are about $10, yeah, for a gallon, $10 per gallon. No, I'm just kidding, but no, for real. Gas has increased, rent has increased, goods has increased, everything is increasing. The cost of living is rising. And I did my research because I really wanted to bring you guys facts and the right information, because I want you guys to know that what we're going through right now, a lot of people look at a recession or us about to go into a recession. And as I was doing my research, I came up with some very good information on the reasons why we're actually going through inflation, and also, you know, how it can affect us individuals. So one of the main reasons why we are going through inflation right now is, of course, because we are post-pandemic. Y'all, when we were going through a pandemic, so many people were laid off from work. So many people lost their homes, their cars, everything, okay? And so what happened after that? The government released stimulus checks. People were getting PPP loans, whatever that is. I heard of it, but I never looked into what a PPP loan was. But people were getting all of this money from all of these places. And so now that we're post-pandemic and people are going back to work, people got their taxes back, people are still held on to the loans and the stimulus, a lot more is in demand. And when a lot more is in demand, y'all, that means that these manufacturers have to produce more. I don't know if y'all been seeing everything that's going on with the formula for the babies. Like, it's crazy what we're going through. It's crazy where the world is at. And I think this is a very important topic for me to speak on, because a lot of people watch my videos. I'm sorry guys, I'm so sorry. A lot of people watch my videos in regards to moving out of state, but I'm telling y'all right now, it's not impossible to move out of state. However, I want to make sure you guys are knowledgeable and educated on what you're getting yourself into, because of the times that we're in right now. Again, it's not impossible, still very doable. You can still move out of state. I have a lot of clients that are still moving to Dallas, still moving everywhere else across the world. Another reason why inflation is happening in 2022 is because of the war that's happening in Ukraine. I don't know if you guys realize, but a lot of our goods and services come from China. A lot of the things that we got from overseas is like, it's not coming anymore because of this war. And that's to put it in the most simplest terms. I'm paying attention, I'm kind of watching what's going on, but no, I don't know like everything in particular. Another reason is, what I've learned is a term called quantitative easing, QE. So what I learned about quantitative easing is that it's basically when central banks like the Federal Reserve prints more money. Whenever more money is printed, that means that the value of the dollars that are already out here, they're decreased. So whenever we were given the stimulus, PPPs, all these things to help everyone in need as we were going through this pandemic, they were printing so much money. And because they printed so much money, y'all, our current dollars are not at the same value that they were. In the video that I was watching, which I'm gonna link it below, the man was saying how $100 in 2022 is the same equal amount or value as $58 and like 71 cents in 2000. So it's like the value of our dollar is decreasing before our eyes, and it's getting pretty freaking hectic out here. It's getting pretty crazy out here. There's so much tugging and pulling from different areas of like what's happening in the world, but these are the reasons why we're going through inflation. A lot of it has to do with the supply chain management issues and how they're having a hard time producing, y'all. And so we really just need to make sure we are staying aware and we're staying educated. If you are moving out of state, what I want you to know is that right now rent is high. It is very, very high. Not only is it high, but these apartments are now apparently requiring that you make 3 to 4 times the rent of the apartment. So it's like, yeah, cost of living is increased, but minimum wage is still the same. And that's where the world has had me effed up. Because how are you doing this to people? Especially in Dallas, y'all. Right now, rent is crazy out here. And I just had a client that got a place in Dallas. I just had a client that got a place out here for like $8 something a month for a 1-bedroom, which is great. Like $800 a month. That's really great because my rent is much more expensive than that. But yeah, so it's not impossible for you to move. I just want you to stay aware. I want you to know that yes, gas is high as hell. Rent is high as hell. But if you have a plan for yourself, if you are coming out here without a job, I want you to make sure that you have something in place. I want you to visit. I want you to make sure you're touring exactly where you want to live. I want you to make sure you have a set plan because it's getting hectic out here, okay? If you are moving and you're looking for a job and maybe you haven't came up on one before you move, because a lot of these staffing agencies will tell you that you need to be here before they interview you. Stop telling them that you don't live here. Stop telling them that you're about to move out of state. Let them know that. Ask them if you can start the hiring process, if you can interview with them. Let them know, hi, I'll be able to interview this time frame. Make sure that time frame is when you're visiting. But whatever you do, stop telling them that you guys don't live here, because of course they're gonna think that you're not being serious and then they're just not gonna interview you. Another thing that you guys can do is, again, stack more money before you move. Even though I said before, I moved here with $200, but again, times have changed. Make sure you guys have a good cushion in case you do move here and something happens. Another thing that you can do is just understand that things are gonna change. It's not gonna always be this way. So even if you have to push out your move for a later time, because another thing that I came up on when I was doing my research is the fact that it's summertime. So of course, everything during summertime is gonna be much more expensive than normal. This is a time where everybody wants to move out of state, so maybe pushing your move out date back. There are so many things that you can do right now while we're going through this crazy inflation, cost of living increase, and I just want you guys to really be prepared. The last thing that you guys can do is book a one-on-one virtual consultation with myself. I am helping my clients move out of state like crazy, y'all. It's crazy how fast my clients have moved. I've had so many people that wanted to move out of state in months and years from the time frame that we have met, but because we had a set and steady plan, because I was able to help them mentally prepare, people are pushing their move out dates and they are moving like flies are dropping in this heat, okay? So I want you to be able to really understand and know what you're doing while you're planning for your move out of state. And again, I've been there, I've done that. I know the ins and outs of it. I've been researching this inflation and cost of living, and I really want to make sure you guys are prepared as we're going through this. So that is all for this video, y'all. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for supporting me and watching my videos. Make sure you guys are really planning and preparing for as the times that we are in are going, you know, crazy. And yeah, I'm gonna see you guys in my next video. Love you guys so much. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, follow my Instagram and the Imani accounts, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.